Good morning. I'm a state certified instructor. I teach teens and adults. Today, I'm going to talk about a hotly debated topic on Tesla versus driver's education. This has been a long time coming, and I'm forward thinking. I have a 3D printer. I build gaming computers, and I love technology. However, I have a major problem with what's going on in the industry right now. Let's get right into it. Number one, these computers have to learn and develop the architecture to develop cars, trucks, and bigger vehicles, buses. We as adults and teens, when we learn how to drive, our brain processes the information. We identify what cars are, we identify what trucks are by their shape, by their sound. Computers are now taking the place of humans identifying this. And there will be deaths until the technology is developed correctly. Next, new visibility. We all have vision errors. We all don't see certain things at certain times. I teach teens and adults how to drive. That first drive is very overwhelming. We can't keep the car in the lane. We're drifting to the right. We're drifting to the left. We have a difficult time having correct depth perception, meaning you're going to hit a car. We are allowing computers to do this, and yet these computers still have errors. If they're man-made, they will have errors. Man is not perfect, nor is a computer perfect. Next, let's talk about improving stopping distance. We as beginning drivers need to learn how to slow down sooner. Many beginning drivers stop at the last second, thereby slamming the brakes, and we could potentially get rear-ended. This is dangerous. We, meaning the human race, do not want to allow robots to make this decision. What if the ground is wet? What if there's black ice? What if there's snow? What if a human runs out in front of the vehicle? We as humans will stop or do our best to avoid that. Where a computer, if the processor is not strong enough or there is an error, this person will be killed. We also need to look at the big elephant in the room. Unprotected left turns. They are the most dangerous. And if you don't learn anything else from this, you need to learn to yield to oncoming traffic. Computers need to have the processing power to make adequate decisions consistently, over and over and over. What I normally do in that first and second drive, I take students to a downtown area that's moderate traffic. We learn the proper technique to yield to oncoming traffic. And then when it's clear and we have a safe gap, and a gap is a space between cars, we complete that left turn. If you're not properly learning the correct technique, you're going to turn in front of a car. You can ask any other driving instructor, they will tell you. Protected and unprotected left-hand turns are dangerous. Next, let's talk about allowing longitude and latitude. The best longitude and latitude is our brain. As we grow, we learn to develop and recognize our neighborhood, our street, our home. As time goes on, yes, our memory can deteriorate a little bit. You can forget when you're under stress. But when you allow computers to do this, you're giving up all types of privacy, and it's not really the best thing to do right now. Let's talk about improving comfort. And when objects come in your lane, this object could be a kid, a car, a dog, a huge pothole. We as humans understand that we need to drive around. I didn't say swerve, but drive around. What if a deer runs out? What will the computer do? We have to learn best practice. And lastly, we need to improve our driving skills. I'm an advocate of driver improvement courses, 100%. If you want to join this debate, leave some comments on my channel, give it a thumbs up, and we will discuss this topic at a later date. Thank you.